In my last podcast, I explained that people enter different quantum streams about 7 to 8 times per second. And I also explained, and that's basically also a scientific fact, there are different quantum streams and they will shift you into a different parallel universe. So normally everything is just separated by vibrations, so the frequency has to match or be at least close to the other frequency range. So you cannot really switch to a different timeline or, jump through the time or space. The universe is in a perfect balance and it's in a perfect way synchronized. So that's very okay and it should be like that. So people should not, you know, worry about time travel and how to do it and stuff like that. Why would you do that? Because isn't it perfect that everything is already synchronized? And that's basically the secret. Everything is synchronized. So, we have ghost activity again in the living room, but I don't know if you can hear it sometimes. Things will move on their own. But anyway, it's night time. Today, a few hours ago, I did another podcast, and the first one I had to delete it because I was at a window and I wanted to talk a little bit about the deep state and all the secret things that are going on. In that moment, a guy was suddenly in front of the house in a car, turned around, stopped, and looked at me at the window like he would know and recognize what I would do. A normal person or a real person would not even be able to do something like that because you cannot be synchronized in such a way that you can know what someone will do in a few seconds or a few moments. And then you appear with your car to orchestrate your own behavior in this kind of way. This is not only insane, it's impossible. So, what is the answer? The answer is that these people are not real. They are just holographical, like basically everything, because we all are just photons, and these are the light particles. They make things visible. But it's not really complicated, but these people are more something like, and I'm not a fan of terms like that, but you probably all heard about the man in black, like weird people or confusing people, creepy people that can appear around you and in the next moment they are gone. And they are something like a thought form, and holographical people of that kind, they are also something like a thought form. Um, in a higher sense, I mean, we are all thought forms, and that's very true. But it's weird that I have shadows now in the living room. I really have ghosts or something like that in the living room all the time, basically. I even had recordings with my smartphone. Today and yesterday, I looked out of the window and there is this little tree, and there was really a massive smoke coming out of the tree. First, it looked like there's a fire or something like that, but there was no fire, no people, nothing. So, it's very weird to see smoke and paranormal activity. But I always say nature is nature. There are endless possibilities for everything, and people shouldn't label everything just into a separation of good and bad. But, I'm not religious, but of course, there are really good things and really bad things. That's a fact, that's for sure. And I'm on the good side. I don't like bad things, I don't like terrible things, and I don't like the darkness. I mean, I don't talk about the darkness at night. I like the night, but the daytime is more the simulated reality, and at night the simulation is turned off. So at night it's more like the real world quality. But when it's daytime, everyone is just autopilot mode. And of course, I'm not part of it. So I'm not part of the Matrix. And there are a lot of people that disrespect you if you are not part of the Matrix. And, for them, you are just out of system. They don't even understand you. It's like with these YouTube ghost videos, sometimes YouTube would recommend me ghost videos and creepy stuff and stuff like that. So I saw this one video where a ghost woman, I don't think it was fake, it looked very real. I mean, I saw stuff like that in reality. There was a guy in the video and he was having this camera and he walked and suddenly he saw a strange woman just standing there. And then he walked and walked, turned around, and the woman was gone. And then he was running away. He was very afraid, and a normal person would think this is very creepy, but I understand all that because if you are not anymore alive with your body, you are not anymore synchronized with the time and with the space. So you don't move anymore. It's more like a frame. Imagine you have a sequence, you have a video and a video editor. Like you have a dog that's moving, like walking around, a happy little dog. Now imagine this dog is not anymore alive. So the body will be gone, and this dog, if he will come back as a holographic image, it's just an image, it's just a frame. So that's how you can explain paranormal ghost activity or stuff of that nature. And that's a big difference to demonic activity or poltergeist activity, because that's again something else. If you have a body and your life is over, your life is not really over, it's just the chapter that you started with this one body. And between this life and the next life is also a situation, and you have a lot of time. I mean, it's not a time like atomic time with your cells and the organic system. It's not this organic wave function time. It's more like it's going. It's a time. These are time waves that go around organic wave functions. So they go around gravity basically. So from your living perspective, a person that's not anymore alive but coming back looks like an image, like a frame standing still. And this can look pretty creepy, but if you really understand it, it's not creepy at all. And these people just want to come back, but they cannot be synchronized.